If you didn't start your goals on January 1st, you probably told yourself the same thing everyone repeats every year. I failed. I procrastinated. I'm lazy. But neuroscience says something different. And for quiet thinkers and people who plan deeply, that difference matters more than a calendar number. Think of the date as a loud invitation and your brain as a private planner. Dates shout start now, but your brain only responds when something feels meaningful and safe. Psychology shows the brain responds to meaning, not arbitrary numbers. And that subtle truth changes how habits actually begin. There's a name for the motivation surge around New Year's. Psychologists call it the fresh start effect. Landmarks like birthdays, Mondays, and New Year's help the brain separate past failure from future possibility. But here's the part most people miss. The brain needs a clear signal of meaning, not just a date on the wall. If January 1st landed on exhaustion, noise, or poor sleep, your brain didn't miss an appointment, it opted out. And if dates really worked on their own, January wouldn't be the month most people quit. There's another invisible reason late starts often win. Decision fatigue. Your prefrontal cortex, the part that plans and controls impulses, runs on limited energy. Every holiday decision drains it. Food, travel, family, social pressure, all of it adds up. So when January 1st arrives, there may be nothing left to build a new routine. Psychology shows willpower is finite. Trying to change everything at once overloads the system. Waiting isn't weakness, it's strategic conservation. If this is hitting you, pause for a moment. This isn't an excuse. It's information. Let me show you what this looks like in real life. Sarah tried starting on January 1st 3 years in a row and quit by the 7th day each time. Last year, she waited until April. She chose 2 actions that took 5 minutes and attached them to things she already did. A short walk after her morning tea. 1 sentence in a notebook after brushing her teeth. 6 months later, those actions felt automatic. That's neuroplasticity in action. The brain doesn't rewire through dramatic pushes. It rewires through repetition. Delayed starts often beat dramatic launches because they let the nervous system opt in instead of rebel. Personality matters here too. Introverts and deep thinkers tend to process internally and feel drained by external pressure. Psychology shows intrinsic motivation lasts longer than public hype. Self-determination theory reminds us that autonomy matters. When you choose when and how to begin, your brain offers steadier focus instead of resistance. Everything so far leads to one simple practice. I call it the 3-minute rule. Pick one meaningful action. Do it for 3 minutes. Attach it to something you already do, after making tea, after brushing your teeth. 3 minutes isn't a trick. It's permission. Micro-consistency beats heroic starts because neuroplasticity rewards repetition, not intensity. Make it visible. Put your shoes by the kettle. Place a note on the mirror. Tell one calm person, not for pressure, but gentle accountability. And for the first 2 weeks, stay at 3 minutes. Then expand slowly. This is how habits scaffold instead of collapse. If you miss a day, be compassionate. Shame reduces effort. Self-compassion increases persistence. The part of you that waited wasn't lazy. It was cautious and strategic. So here's the takeaway. Timing matters more than dates. Your brain follows meaning, not numbers. Willpower is finite. Starting when you have energy and a plan isn't failure, it's intelligence. Pick one meaningful action. Attach it to something you already do. Do it for 3 minutes today. That's not being late. That's starting in a way your brain can keep. If this landed, comment the month you actually started. Someone else needs that permission. And subscribe for short science that helps quiet minds keep going.